every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
That's good for footy. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Now, come on, give me a Richmond applause. That's better. The boys are here. They're out the back. They're ready to come out and entertain you. I just want to very quickly say, welcome to That's Good for Footy for 2018. This is the only show where the fans get to meet the players and the players meet the fans. You'll get some photos with them down the back of the room at about half-time. Have you ever sung a song and you thought you knew the words to it and then you find out what the words are and you go, oh, no, I feel like a bit of a dick singing that. Yeah, well, that's what this show's like. You're going to get to meet the boys like you thought you already knew them, but you don't, all right? So That's Good for Footy Unplugged. So let's get him out here. Please welcome to the show our first panellist. He has played a total of 225 games and kicked a total of 537 goals. He made his AFL debut in 2007. He wears the number 8 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Jack Riewoldt. Jack. Hello, mate.
I didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see that one coming. That was a surprise out of nowhere.
No.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that.
Face of the AFL at the moment. The AFL 2018, you seen it? Channel 7.
Yeah?
Getting nothing for that. No royalties whatsoever.
Nothing at all.
Zero.
Doesn't sound like the AFL at all, does
I'm excited about our second guest tonight.
Yeah?
It's at.
Oh, yeah? Good. Me too.
First ever event too.
Oh, first ever. Serious.
He's so nervous.
He didn't want to come out before. We were pushing him. He'll be right. We'll give him a nice warm round of applause when he gets out here. He's played a total of 43 games and kicked a total of 38 goals. He made his AFL debut in 2016. He wears the number 17 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Daniel Rioli.
We're from Tigerland, a fighting fury. We're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind it, never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black. We're from Tigerland.
Wowee. Hey, that was beautiful. Thank you, everyone. That was gorgeous. Hey, Dan, how's that make you feel?
Yeah, pretty nervous, mate.
Don't be nervous, mate. You're amongst friends here. We're all really lovely people, aren't we?
Damo.
Yeah, there we go.
Last time I did a show here, we were in the front room.
Sports
I think.
bar, yeah.
Something happened recently that we needed to fit some more people in. Is that what's happened?
Yes, yeah. I haven't been able to put my finger on it.
No, neither have I.
But I think I've done about 6 Richmond shows in the last 6 weeks, and footy hasn't even started yet. So there's been something going on. Yeah.
I can't figure out what it is.
It's pretty bloody amazing. I think what we'll do, though, is we might find out what that is, because we're going to talk about it. But I just wanted to say welcome to the show, Daniel. First time here. As I said, you'll ease into this. It's nice and smooth. Nice transition. And secondly, Jack's here to back you up. But what I wanted to do was...
throw you under the bus.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to mention that, Jack. But what I wanted to say is, mate, fantastic for both of you. Congratulations on the 2017 Premiership win. Straight off the cuff, let's just give them a round of applause for that, please. Well done, mate. Sensational. What I now wanted to do, boys, we're going to go into a couple of segments. As I said, it'll just sort of play itself out in front before your very eyes, Dan, and we'll see what happens. Let's do a little bit of footy talk with the boys.
Talk to me, talk to me. All I want is a little conversation. Talk to me.
I heard that. All right, footy talk with the boys. What I want to do, guys, these lovely folk haven't had the chance to see you since your 2017 Premiership win, so we're just going to talk a little bit about the build-up to that and sort of the experiences that you went through. So can you tell me about the grand final day parade? What was the emotion like for you, and who was in your car with you?
Well, I was in a car with Sean Grigg and his young fella Sonny. I think it was a really weird one actually, because they sort of set you up a little bit around sort of in Spring Street there.
Yep.
And we came through the back way on the bus, We had to get a bus from Punt Road, 500 metres, to where we were.
Probably safer that way.
Too many young girls, they're going to mob Daniel. No, and then we sat in this room for about, it would have been, what do you reckon, half an hour?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and obviously guys will bring their kids around, so Sonny Grigg was there, Harper Cochin was there, and they just sort of motored around, and we had this sort of, it was nearly like a little family get-together before we went out there, and then it was pretty good fun, I think, yeah.
Yeah, good.
It was good. I was in the car with Basher Hooley and his kid. It was pretty nerve-wracking at the start. Obviously, our first grand final parade.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my Uncle Cyril about it all, and it's just like another day, really. But you soak it all up. And
so you weren't sitting on Dimmer's lap?
No, I wasn't. Unfortunately, no.
Because that's usually what people do. They take their kids to the grand final parade.
Yeah, not bad, Jack. Not bad.
He plays the the Santa Claus role. The emotion, it must have been surreal for you, just to experience it. Jack, you've been playing at the Richmond Football Club for the time you have. You've got some great mates down there. How did it feel the day, though, that you just know you're going to play in the AFL Grand Final?
It's probably the most normal day of my life, to be honest.
Really?
Like it's a question of you obviously get asked a lot.
Yeah.
What was it like? And slept really well the night before. Just cruised through, which was I think probably our attitude for the whole finals. We just we certainly had a focus over the week of actually enjoying the week.
Yep.
And you've only got to look in. There's an amazing documentary on tonight. I'll give you a quick plug on Fox Footy by Peter Dixon. It's called Break the Fall, and it's about a sort of 12-minute documentary of last year. So if you get home tonight, flick that on. It's on Fox Footy.
Yep.
And there's a photo that's in the club rooms, and there's an image in that where we're sitting for the pre-game photo just before you go out to warm up, and you've just got to look at all our players who've got a smile on their faces, and that just shows the normality of the week it was and how much we enjoyed it.
Jeez. I've had, as I said, I've done 6 shows leading up until this moment. I've had Dusty, I've had Trent, I've spoken with all the boys. My point being from all of that is that everyone's alluded to the fact that I just spoke with, on the weekend, we went up to Bendigo and we did the show with Josh Caddy and also with Brandon Ellis. Pretty laid-back cats, those two. But more to the point is they've all alluded to the same thing, that the conversation and the dialogue the whole way through has been everyone was relaxed. You go in, kind of get to take a bit of the mickey out of each other, but everyone's just have it there to have a good time. And you're really reinforcing that again now.
Yeah, well, I've been around for a bit longer than Daniel. I don't know, how did you feel going in that week?
Yeah, obviously pretty nervous, being the youngest one there. Yeah. But like Jack said before, just take it like another week, like just a normal week. Treat it as a normal week, and everything else will just pan out by itself.
How fantastic! Doesn't that feel good to hear? Love it. Yeah, all right. So, sleep the night before. Jack, you probably already read that question off the run sheet here, but sleep the night before and your routine. It didn't change, and you didn't deviate in any way, shape, or form. Going to bed early, nothing like that. You just carried on as per usual.
Yeah, just to be honest, I can't even remember it. So it sort of makes me feel like it was pretty normal.
Okay.
I'd be interested to know. Did Dimmer sleep the night before the game? What was he like?
It was actually pretty weird, like normal nights before a game. He's just like up and about, loves his ice cream a lot. I don't know why. Like he keeps coughing, like has these, I don't know, it's bad, and like Danielle keeps telling him, Mrs. Hardwick that is. Yeah, like I don't think he's supposed to eat ice cream because I don't even know if he's allergic to it or not. But he keeps eating it before a game, and I don't know, he needs to stop.
Well, there you go. All right.
That's the secret to winning flags, eating ice cream the night before.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
We've got a couple of ice cream fiends down there, actually. Sean Grigg loves chocolate ice cream. Every night he reckons he has a bowl of chocolate ice cream.
Wow, Jesus. We like him down at Tigerland. Hey, breakfast routine, the morning of the grand final. Anything changed there, boys?
No, I usually just go... I only live about a couple of meters away from a cafe, so I roll down there and... go down there and have some, just have a coffee and something else. But yeah, just try to keep everything normal. What do you do?
Well, I live with Dimmer's 3 kids, and I'll sleep in, and then I'll just tell them to make me bacon and eggs in the morning. So they do that.
Sensational. Yeah, you got to like that. All right. Hey, even Jack likes that. The drive to the ground, boys, did you get a lift in with anybody, or what were you listening to? Tell us about your thoughts as you're coming into the ground.
Well, as you can imagine, it's pretty hard to get into Richmond on grand final day, especially when we're playing. So I'm sure there would have been some people here that were in that sort of barbecue area around the club. But do you park at the club?
I actually can't remember what I did.
I think I parked at the club and then walked across. So before every game, you'll see players sort of meandering their way across from the football club because it's easy for us to park at Punt Road. We knew that we would have to go back to Crown after it, win or loss. So we had our suits put there for us, and they had a bus leaving from the ground from the NCG. Sorry, so I left my car there and walked across. This time though, I had about 8 security guards walking around me as I was walking through the crowd. It was an amazing feeling. It was certainly gave me a buzz leading into the ground, seeing our supporters, and then didn't get hooked by any Adelaide supporters on the way over, which was good. But it was a very special moment, I think.
Cool. The 8 security guards, was that because of the Killers, or was that because of your premiership win? Which?
Well, I had about 20 after the game, so no, the extra 12 popped on after I turned into a rock star.
That's bloody awesome. I so badly want to talk about that. In the rooms, can you describe the emotion and the atmosphere? I know that you've already said it was casual and relaxed, but tell me about what it was like for you, Daniel, when you went in and you can see all the boys in their warm-up gear and you're going through the paces. What was that emotion like for you?
Just the build-up?
Yeah.
Well, it's like Jack said before, treating it like another game, but for myself, I rang my uncle Cyril up, and because he's been played in 5 grand finals, I think, and he gave me a bit of an advice. But everyone pretty much relaxed and taking it easy. But everyone's have a laugh and all that. That's what we do. That's what we do. Normal games, just have a laugh, listen to a bit of music. But when it's game time, we all switched on.
It was Dusty's playlist too,
yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
very individual, the pre-game. So we have a few guys that like to get out. Like I like to go and have a few shots on goal and whatnot. And then we've got these 2 guys, Dustin and Sean, who will sit in the change rooms and just play Australian 80s music. Just that's all we listen to. We listen to like Cold Chisel, Goanna. We could listen to a bit of Goanna. And choir boys and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they just sit there and just listen to music. So it's sort of become a bit of a routine for us that Dustin brings his beatbox in or whatever it is, and we sit there and listen to Australian rock.
It's probably a good thing though, because it obviously does set you in to say nothing's changed, boys. It's exactly the same routine. It's a big day. It's a big game. We're going to go out there and we're going to go and see the Power Rangers dance. But more importantly, you're there in the rooms. You've done what you've always done, and we're not going to change the routine up for anybody.
No, and that's a part of what the whole week was about.
Yeah, well, awesome, mate. This might be a little bit different, though. Tell me what the feeling was like as you're standing there and you're all lined up. You're looking across. Yeah, they're doing their Power Rangers dance. I get that. But you're hearing the last verse of the Advanced Australia Fair, and it gets down to that part where you know that just before they even get to Advanced Australia Fair, the roar goes up. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, there was obviously a bit of talk about the pre-game. Adelaide did the stance thing, that we knew it was going to come. So I don't know why, but I've had some really powerful moments in my football career. Granted, it hasn't been obviously bar last year as successful as you would like to have it, but I'll never forget the first final running towards in 2013 or 14, sorry, our first one against Carlton, running towards the Punt Road end. I literally felt like it was like a 100-metre yellow and black tsunami going to pour over the top of us. That's before the grand final last year. That was my favourite moment of footy, followed by Chris Newman's 250th when we won 9 in a row to get into the finals. So. The only way I can explain it is if you ever you listen to the last post and you get that shiver up your spine. Yeah, it was
That's
20 minutes of that.
Good on you, mate. Oh, that's a lovely explanation. Daniel, I know that Jack's, given the best explanation possible there, but for you, did it feel the same thing? Was it just that, I can't believe we're standing out here on the ground, this is going to be the biggest day of my life? Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Coming from the Tiwi Islands as well, I've never played in front of 100,000 people in my life, so I was used to just playing in front of about 25, 50 people, and then... and then, like Jack said, it just sends shivers down your whole body, and
wow.
I couldn't wait to get started once the Australian anthem finished.
Good on you, mate. Bloody awesome. Hey, what's the memory that you'll take from Grand Final Day? What's one of those memories that will be everlasting? Is there something you can share with us that just stands out?
Yeah, probably breaking my foot.
You had to ask, didn't you, Damien? Sorry, Daniel. Yeah.
That's all right, mate.
Jack?
Singing was good fun. Look, we went back out into the middle of the ground and sang the song again as a 44. That's something that's that was really special. In watching the game back, you pick little things up. Like I look at people in the crowd and see the enjoyment of that.
Yeah.
So there's a real funny moment where Dave Ashbury takes a mark on the goal line. It must be in the third quarter.
Yep.
And someone from the Adelaide cheer squad runs down the race and stand behind him, giving him the finger.
Right.
Just little stuff like that I've picked up on. There's a few familiar faces in the crowd here that I've seen as well. I spotted one tonight, actually, on that Channel 7 ad. As we're walking off, I'm holding the cup like that. And it was the first time I've seen it. And I was sitting on the couch at Savo with Carly, my wife, just watching it. And as we were coming off, she was like, stop, and paused it. And she's standing there with the camera filming me coming off the ground. So she's on the ad for the Channel 7 for the promo this year. She was pretty pumped about that. So
That's gold.
I was happy with that.
That is seriously good. Thanks for sharing that moment. Boys, tell me about what was the walk up the race? Coming up, I know Kochi stands at the end of the race and turns his back to the banner and then, pats you on the bum on the way through. What was that emotion like for you? Because as soon as they see that first Richmond player come out, that all of a sudden the roar's going to go up. Tell us about that.
You go, mate.
It's all right. You were there too. I know. Yeah.
Well, Jack's always the last one out, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I never get to hear what the roar's like, mate.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle though, so I don't know.
I'm last out.
Yeah.
It's really hard to
put into words.
But
Yep.
the one that stands out is the first goal in the preliminary final. That was one of the best roars I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Dustin crumbed it and kicked it to our payment.
I thought my eardrums were going to burst.
Yeah.
It was like that loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was because that was just we probably had the game won, to be honest, on grand final day, halfway, probably nearly the start of the last quarter.
Yeah.
So we didn't get any of those real like that close game sort of roar. That roar there was unbelievable.
That was an electrifying game, that one. Speaking of that, whilst we've got the opportunity, you did play GWS. Did you have a chance to chat to Lids at all since?
I was speaking to him. Yeah,
obviously, he came to your wedding.
Yeah, he came to our wedding.
Was there any discussion of it at the wedding?
Oh,
without getting personal.
It's a bit of a touchy subject.
Yes,
I think.
I thought it might be. We don't have to go
leave
there.
That one.
Yeah, we'll leave that there. Ask that for you. You know that. What I wanted to follow on with then, whilst you're away on holidays, footy's over, you get to go away. Do you think about it? How much have you thought about it whilst you've been away on your break?
Well, I obviously had surgery and all that, and going back home, Dad loves his footy, Mum loves her footy, and I don't know, all the time, like, they give me lunch and all that, I'm sitting on the lounge and they always put it on, and I'm like, and it's like, but it's like, looking back at it now, it's just like, it's unreal, and to share it with them as well on grand final day, and having them just reply it brings back memories, and
That's fantastic. Josh Caddy was saying last week that all you boys got a day to go away with the cup, so you got to take it back home to family and friends.
Yep. Has it made it to the Tiwi yet? I think it's going to
I think they're planning on it.
Okay. Yep.
No, I had it for a bit. Took it around Tassie.
Right.
That was actually half of my honeymoon was taking the cup around Tassie.
So you, Carla, in the cup.
Yeah, me and Carly in the cup. We went to Berlin and then we grabbed it and took it down home. But I think it's been back there on the weekend as well. But yeah, it's great. Look, it's, not only the players but the staff around the club that do a lot of things in the background. Got a chance to celebrate what is I suppose the 22 and the coach represent the team on the weekend. But there's so many different stories and bits to the puzzle.
Yeah, beautiful. Doesn't hurt when the CEO's from Burnie in Tasmania, does it? Probably make a few trips back home to Tassie.
No, you should see the head wobble of that bloke at the moment.
Really? Yeah.
Coaching the VFL women's rucks.
Yeah.
He just swans around the joint at the moment. Saw him in at the AFL season launch a bit before, and he was
chewing gum.
Nah, he certainly had a bit of. He knew what had happened. Yeah, don't worry.
There you go. You're going to unveil the flag next Thursday night against Carlton at the MCG. Must be pretty pumped. Pretty pumped to get out there in round one. How excited are you?
How excited are you, Daniel? Yeah. Well, you're obviously not playing, which is pretty disappointing.
I was going to get to that, but let's talk about it now then. How is it going, mate?
Yeah, it's going well. I had my first running session, I think, yesterday, so it's going real well.
Oh, good. And when do you hope to be back? Not when do you expect, but when do you hope?
Yeah, well, obviously probably miss round one and then give another, I reckon, 3 more games and then we should be back in action.
Good on you, mate. We wish you the best. Good on you. Boys, JLT, you haven't really hit the ground running, have you? 87 points over Essendon, 90 points over the Kangas. Just warming up, really, aren't you?
Hope so.
Yes. Hope so. If there's anything to gauge
we've
by
played
that.
well. We've played well. I think it's a credit to the older guys are always going to come back in good condition because of the pre-seasons under their belt. But where our improvement's going to come from is our younger guys. So I'm looking at guys obviously like Jack Graham, Corey Ellis, and Shea Bolton's probably a guy that will play early on. That's where I reckon our improvement can come from.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about Shea actually because he's playing good footy and I think he's going to take my spot. So.
Might have to be some, what do they call it?
I don't think you've got to worry about that, mate, to be honest.
No, you should be all right, but there's a movie called Tonya out at the moment. If you need to take any inspiration, maybe...
Well, we have only got one key forward, so we could be the first forward line that goes in with 0 key forward, so I'm actually worried about when you're coming back.
Yeah, nice. All right. Hey, boys, did you get any ink done?
I was on my way, literally on my way to the City of Ink, and Carly rang me. She goes, "Can you turn around?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll turn around." So I haven't yet.
Okay.
We have a very cool little email logo that's from the Premiership. That if I wanted to get one, I'd probably get that one.
All right.
But I'm a clean skin. I don't have any tattoos, but we've had a few.
I'm with you. Yep. Dan?
Yeah, I haven't got one yet, but I'm planning on getting one, I reckon.
Where are you thinking and what would it be?
Yeah, probably on my ribs.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the Premiership one.
Beautiful. All right. Nice. Very good. Lastly, boys, do you watch a lot of footy during the season? And if so, do you get time to... What do you do? Do it at home? Do you go around to mate's place? Give us a bit of insight into that.
Yeah, I love footy. So I watch a lot of it, to be honest. So... I watch a lot of footy. I used to watch a lot of the Saints, obviously with Roo playing there.
Yep.
I'm right into it and really enjoy watching the footy the night before we play and stuff like that. So it might be a little bit harder this year with a few Thursday games and Friday games, but that might just have to chuck the granny on and watch that one before those games.
Nice. And Daniel, same?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Jack. Obviously having Cyril and another one, Willie Rioli at West Coast, so I'm going to be watching a fair bit actually. Yeah, good. Keep up on what they're up to. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Footy Talk with the boys. Could you please put your hands together for them? Thanks, boys. Thanks for sharing a little bit of that. What I want to do now, we're not going to go, obviously, in depth into this in any way, shape or form, but I've actually brought up the tips for the first round, and I just want to get your thoughts, and they can really just be one-word answers as to who you think will be
the team that you think may win. We're going to start with talking about footy on Thursday, March the 22nd. This is the one that you guys are all going to be interested
Richmond.
in. Very nice, Jack, but I'm going to come back to that game. All right, so just in case you want to change your tip when we get to the end. So we're going to go with Friday, March the 23rd. These, as I mentioned before, we've got a wonderful sponsor on board this year called Funfields. We're going to be giving tickets away to either of these two games. It's Friday, March the 23rd. It's Essendon versus Adelaide at the Etihad Stadium. We won't actually bother doing any of the theme songs tonight, Sam, because we're just going to get through it nice and quick. So Essendon or Adelaide, boys?
Well, I think Tex is going to be injured, so I reckon...
Oh, come on, collective sigh. Oh. There we go, thank you.
I reckon Essendon will win this one.
Good.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing as Jack. When they've lost Charlie Cameron as well, so
Yeah, right.
I'm going to go with Essendon.
Okay, good. Saturday, March the 24th, it's St Kilda versus Brisbane, Etihad Stadium again, 3:35. What do you think, St Kilda or Brisbane?
I reckon Brisbane might be all right this year.
Okay.
But I think St Kilda will win. But I reckon Brisbane could be the real improvers.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to go St Kilda as well.
Okay, two St Kildas there then. This game is also on Saturday, March the 24th. It's at Adelaide Oval. It's Port versus Fremantle. Port versus Fremantle. What do you think here, boys?
No, I think the
4:05.
Adelaide sides are always really hard to beat at Adelaide Oval. We beat Port there last year and then got thumped by Adelaide. But I think Port will win that game.
Okay,
Port as well for me, mate.
same. Good. All right. This is good. Anything you says, he
Can we
says.
like say it at the same time, so it doesn't make it feel like I'm copying Jack?
I'll go to you on the next one. How's that?
You can go first.
Yeah, all right. This is at Kazali Stadium. You'd be familiar with this. It's Gold Coast versus North Melbourne. Who do you think might win this, Daniel?
I reckon I'm going to say Gold Coast. They're looking pretty good this year, I reckon, especially watching them in the JLT games.
Beautiful. And
Kazali's. I love Kazali Stadium. Hate the joint. I hope I never have to play up there ever again. Great for a pre-season camp.
Yeah.
Carmichael Hunt
that's
still
about
haunts
it,
us.
though. Who do you reckon then, mate?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, all right. MCG, 7:25 p.m, Saturday, March the 24th. It's Hawthorn versus Collingwood. What do you think here, Daniel?
Well, I'm going to say Hawthorn because of Cyril.
Yep.
Hopefully he's playing.
Yeah, and I was going to ask, do you know how he is going? Is he looking like he...
Yeah, we've kept in contact and all that. He's pretty close. He's going to get himself right and get himself fit, and then... But the way he's training at the moment, by the sounds of things, he should be right.
Yeah, good. Jack, if I can get you off the phone, Hawthorn versus Collingwood.
I'm going Hawthorn because of Cyril too.
All right. He's not seeing a pattern here at all, are we? Sunday, March the 25th, it's Giants versus Bulldogs at University New South Wales. Giants versus Bulldogs. Jack?
Where's that? Where's that? University of New South Wales?
I think it was a ground that they renamed, so I think it was the Canberra one.
Oh, Manuka. Oh, good memories there as well at Manuka. Alex Rand should have got the 3 votes against the Giants 2 years ago in 2016. We would have got beat by 3,000 if it wasn't for him. He played one of the best games I've ever seen that day.
No, I agree. I think it was unbelievable.
I'm going to go for the Bulldogs in this game.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go. Bulldogs. Daniel?
I'm going to go with Giants.
Giants.
Yep.
Oh.
You just remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
See? Tend to go outside the realm and all of a sudden everyone's on you. MCG, 3:20 p.m, Sunday, March the 25th. Our third last game of the round. It's Melbourne versus Geelong. Geelong maybe with no Paddy Dangerfield. Maybe so Paddy Dangerfield. How's all the hype around that? God, it was just a hammy. Get over it. What do you think here, though, boys?
Oh, well, is it the Cats' home game at the MCG?
No, I don't think... No, that one's not.
Oh, okay. No. That's disappointing. They would have kicked up a stink if it was, though, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Suckers.
So just a chip will do.
If Dangerfield plays, I reckon Geelong will win. If he doesn't, I reckon Melbourne will win.
Oh, all right. Okay. And Daniel, your thoughts?
Who do you guys reckon? Yeah, I'm going to go Melbourne.
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 All right, there it is. All right, our second last game. Now, this one, the new ground, I don't know if we've had a chance to have a look at it. Optus Oval. Sounds strange. It's
Optus
not
Oval?
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
it?
it used to be, I think it's called Optus something, in Western Australia. What is it?
Optus Stadium.
Is it Stadium? Stadium? All right. So it's Optus Stadium, 4:20 p.m. over in the West. West Coast versus Sydney. One, have you had a look at the ground? And two, who's your tip?
Oh, well, I try not to go to Perth because I'm
If you can help it.
pretty fair-skinned and I don't like copping the sun down there, but I haven't had a look at it. I think Josh Kennedy's not playing, is he? I reckon Sydney will win this.
Sydney. All
Yep.
right. And Daniel?
Well, I reckon it will come down to the wire, and I'm hoping Willie plays.
Yeah.
His first game. It'll come down to the wire. Hopefully Willie plays and West Coast gets the win, but I'm thinking Sydney will get over the line.
All right. Okay. Interesting. I like your thought process, though. We're going to go back to this game now, ladies and gentlemen. This game is proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. Let's get the big picture on this game if we can. It's Thursday night, March 22nd, MCG, 7:25 p.m, the unveiling of the 2017 Premiership flag. It's Richmond versus Carlton. Let's actually hear a bit of the Richmond song.
Yeah, get the song going.
All right.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger. Yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
All right. Thank you very much. And they're coming up against the Blues. Let's hear their song.
No.
And that'll do. All right. Thank you very much. Boys, just a tip will do.
Go Tigers.
All right. And Dan, go Tigers. It'll
Tigers,
be
mate.
fine. Yeah. That game was proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people. We went really in depth into that, and I'm glad that you guys participated and gave me all that useful information.
Who watches maths here?
Mash.
Maths. Married at First Sight.
No. No, we're not going down
Dean
that
and
path.
Tracy are having a baby.
Oh, come on. That's good for footy meets maths.
You are joking.
What the?
That's photoshopped or what?
Yeah, come on. That's not possible. That's outrageous. Is that on New Women's Weekly or something?
Yep.
Yeah,
Must
right.
be true.
Has to be true. Wow. All right. That game was proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema, 6 great locations, South Morang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast, and also New Women's Weekly. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I was just putting an Instagram up for the TV show tonight, and it was in my feed, and I thought, you're joking.
How did that get there? All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the tips from the boys. I hope you paid close attention to that. No, I didn't think so. All right, we're going to move straight into our next segment. What we need here, ladies and gentlemen, is we need 2 people to come up and participate. Oh, gee, that hand went up quick. That's right there in the black baseball cap. If I could get you up here right now. And, yeah, all right, this lady over here. As long as you 2 know a fair bit about Richmond Football Club. We hope you do. Come up and just take a seat in the front seats that are provided there for you. I'll introduce the segment. It's called Simply the Best.
You're simply the best.
All right, what's going to happen here, boys? Yes, a microphone for each, and there should be another one just down here, Sam, just behind the Richmond cards, if you could hand those over. Can I ask who are we playing with down here? Madam in the cap, your name?
Olivia.
Hello, Olivia. And?
Kathy.
Hello, Kathy. Nice to meet you both. So, Olivia and Kathy, what's going to happen here? I'm going to ask you 21 questions about the Richmond Football Club and assorted things around and about the Richmond Football Club. What's also going to happen is Jack's going to keep score for Olivia. And Daniel, you're going to keep score, and you've got an elaborate scoring system, paddle system there. We robbed those off somebody's table tennis table and threw some numbers on it. So we're going to ask you 21 questions or thereabouts. What I need you to do is call out your name and use it as your buzzer. Can I get you to test your buzzer?
Kathy.
Olivia.
Can we do that again?
Kathy.
Olivia.
Come on, Olivia. That's pathetic.
I like it. This should be good. Are you ready to go, ladies? As soon as I finish the question, buzz in by saying your name. How many teams has your premiership won?
What?
How many teams has your premiership won?
How many premierships has your team won? Quick. You don't know.
11.
Yes.
Kathy, 11.
11 is correct. Well done. We're off the mark. Thank you very much.
Was that Daniel or me?
No, that was you.
Yeah, very
All
good.
right. Well, very good. Here we go. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final? Buzz in, quick.
Olivia.
Olivia, what do you reckon?
4.
So
Oh, I
close.
wish.
So close. 12. Bad luck. Question number 3. Who is your team's captain?
Kathy.
Olivia.
Kathy.
Kathy, I reckon.
Kathy. All right.
Trent Gotcha.
Trent Cotchin it is. Speak nice and clear into the microphone, lady, so I can hear you. That was you, Jack. All right.
Gotchi! That's the captain.
Guilty.
Okay, then. All right. Question number 4. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Good question.
Buzz in. Quick. Buzz in.
Olivia.
Oh, Olivia, yes. Quick. Quick.
Dan Butler.
Oh, I reckon she got some help from the
Do
crowd.
you reckon? Wow. Will we award it? All right, we will then. All right. You've got that one. I wanted to be quicker, ladies. You've got to buzz in. We want to get through this segment. The boys want to get home before they start playing footy next Thursday. Question number 5. How many members does your club currently have? And I'll give you closest to 1,000.
Kathy.
Kathy,
81,000.
you would be absolutely correct. 81,505. Go, Tigers! All right, here we
Is
go.
there anyone in the room that isn't a member?
I need these people to stay, Jack. All right. Here we go. Question number 6. Where did your team finish last year on the ladder at the end of the home and away season?
Olivia.
Olivia.
13.
4th.
Do you want to have another guess, Olivia?
Hard to win it from 13th.
Hey?
2017.
Yeah, last year.
Oh, first.
No.
Oh,
No. 3rd. You finished 3rd on the ladder.
3rd.
No one got that one right. All right, question number 7. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season? You were close before, if that gives you a hint. Quick.
Kathy.
No takers?
Kathy.
Kathy.
13.
No.
How many? Did she say 30?
13.
13.
13, very close.
That was not
15, bad luck.
13.
Question number 8. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
Olivia.
Olivia.
1988.
No, we won the flag last year
No, you won it last year, my dear.
against Adelaide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we being punked here?
They're Richmond supporters, aren't they? Wowee. All right.
Yes.
It was 2017 and it was against Adelaide. You probably
should
won't know
remember
this
that.
then. Do you know how many points you won that by?
Wait, this year? No, last year?
Yeah.
Wait, last year?
Yeah, last year. The grand final. The grand final.
About
I'll give you a hint. It won't be about. It'll actually be something.
42.
No, 48.
Just before
No
the last
good.
one.
All right. Who won the Norman Smith medal in the 1980 grand final? No takers?
We are so sure.
No takers. Kevin Bartlett. All right. Thank you very much. Question number 11. How many goals did KB kick in that game? If you didn't know he won the Norm Smith, you probably got no idea about this either.
Have a guess.
Have a guess. Plug it out. How many
Kathy.
fingers? Kathy.
4.
7.
7.
This is going well, isn't it? Who won the Norm Smith medal in the 2017 AFL Grand Final?
Come
Olivia.
on.
Kathy.
Olivia.
Dustin Martin.
Correct. Well done. How many people attended the 2017 AFL Grand Final? I'll give you within 1,000.
Kathy.
Kathy.
100.
Very good.
Well, that'll do. 100,021. Beautiful. What did the young Oz kicker say to Jack Rewalt when he handed over his premiership medal?
Kathy.
Kathy.
You're a champion.
No. Do you want to have a go,
I'm a
Olivia?
champion.
Would have still been correct.
You're a legend.
My dad thinks you're
Oh.
a champion.
I've got a combination now. Now I've got congratulations, you're
A champion.
a champion, and then you're a legend. So,
No, he said my dad thinks you're a champion.
no, he
No,
just
he
said,
said, "Congratulations, you're a legend."
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, neither of you got that.
Bad luck.
1 point to Jack.
Sorry.
All right. Question number 15. Who kicked the first goal in the grand final?
Oh, hang on.
Kathy.
Who kicked the first goal for Richmond in the grand final?
Kathy.
All right, we'll go with that. It's not, but we'll do
Kathy.
that.
Kathy.
Yes?
Oh,
Yes.
Basher Hawley.
no. Me.
Caddy.
Olivia.
Josh Caddy.
Josh Caddy, yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't know who, because...
She said Basher Hawley.
Oh, wow. Let's just give it to Kathy so we can get through this.
Oh, perfect.
Here we go. How
It is a
many...
bit like that, actually. Benny Hill.
Okay, the nerves are real. Okay.
All right, question number 16. How many votes did Dusty poll on the Brownlow?
Kathy.
Kathy?
43.
No.
No.
37.
Olivia, 36.
Yes.
Congratulations, you got a point. Who had 20 kicks, 5 handballs and 25 disposals for the Richmond Football Club in the grand final?
Olivia.
No, you didn't. No, come on. Sorry, Olivia. Yes, who?
Basher Hawley.
Yes!
Very good.
Well done. Good girl. Question number 18. We're nearly about to wrap it up. How many goals did Jack Graham kick in the 2017 grand final?
Olivia.
Olivia.
3.
Yeah.
Correct. Well done. What's the score here? 7 versus...
4.
4, yeah, right. Okay.
3. Sorry, 3. Sorry, Kathy.
All right, here we go. No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm just going to go straight to this. Give me the next line after this. In any weather, you will see us with a grin.
Kathy.
Olivia.
Kathy.
Olivia.
I don't know how to say the words. Risking head and something.
Shin.
Yeah, that one.
That'll do. You got it. 8? Yeah, 7 versus 4.
How much
just
is the last one?
That's
worth?
it. I'm bored. Let's get over it. You win, Olivia. Yeah. Fantastic. What a fantastic effort that was. Olivia, this is yours. Prize pack. Stand up, please. Come on. That's yours. Well done. There's a membership, a merchandise pack. And for coming so close, there's just something that's a stubby holder. Put some beer in it and drink it. You'll be right. Well done. Thank you, everybody.
You're simply the best.
All right, can we get 2 contestants up here just to turn over paddles? We might need 2 kids, actually. I saw that little fella put his hand up straight away. And that little fella down that's already in the aisle. That one that's already in the aisle. Come on up. Sandy, if I give you these, could you give those to the kids? They don't have to do anything. They're only turning them over. Daniel, I'll get you to pass one over. And who have we got playing here? Who have we got down here, boys? What's your name?
Riley.
Riley? And Kochi? And George, Riley and George. Here you go, boys. You're going to be keeping score. Every time that these boys get one of these right, you lovely young boys will be turning over the paddles. Are we ready to go, boys?
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Here we go. I'm going to be asking you both the same question. You'll give an answer.
What are our buzzers?
No, you won't need any buzzers because I'm going to be asking...
Jack. Olivia.
Yes, wrong answer. Yeah.
You're Kathy, though, aren't you?
I'm going to be
1980.
asking you questions about Daniel, and Daniel's going to answer them as being right or wrong. Okay, Dan? So I'll ask the question, he'll give the answer, and you say whether it's right or wrong. Because you'll know, because
I'm
it's
asking
about you. Make sense? We'll see how we go. Try it. We'll try it with the first one. What is Daniel's age?
20.
Correct.
Correct. All right. That's 1 point. So that 1 point goes down to George.
All over it, Georgie.
Well done,
boy.
George. Good
On
on
there,
you, Georgie. No cheating,
Jason?
no Georgie. What is his birth date, month and year?
Oh, God. Well, so he's born in 1997, and I reckon he is born in December.
No, mate.
What is it, Dan?
I was born 1997.
Yeah.
April.
There you go.
Why do you act like such a child then?
Because I'm Peter Pan,
Oh,
mate.
Shay's born in December.
Do you know where he was born?
I assume it was in the Darwin Hospital.
No.
No? Where was it?
Perth.
Perth Hospital. All right, that'll do. Do you know his middle name?
Ignatius. I should have guessed Bradley.
No, mate. Just William, mate.
Oh, William.
There you go. All right.
D. Will.
D. Will, yeah.
T. Will. T. Will. Do you know where he last holidayed?
Ah, well, he would have gone home to the Tiwi Islands, I would have thought.
Was that your last holiday?
Correct.
Correct. Well done. All right. What sort of music or artist does he like?
The Warumpery Band, My Island Home.
Would that be true, Daniel?
Correct.
Well done. Beautiful. All right. Growing up, who did he barrack for?
Shit. Essendon?
Correct.
Oh, not bad. How are we going down there school-wise? You boys still awake? Excellent. All right. Do you know if he collects anything? Do you know?
Asked me when I was born.
Just tell me quick while he's not looking. Do you know if he collects anything or if he has a hobby?
I don't know whether he does. He ice lattes, collects ice lattes.
Interesting. Dan?
What was the question again?
Yeah, what was the question and what was the answer? I was asking, does he know whether you collect anything or have a hobby?
Oh, I think it's stamps, actually. Do you collect stamps?
Stamps.
Stamps.
No, mate.
That's a no.
No, mate. No, I don't do nothing. Just chill at home, relax.
Yeah, beautiful. I like that answer then. Do you know what annoys him the most?
Ooh. He's pretty cool, calm and collected, Daniel.
Okay.
I reckon having an injured foot whilst living on the Tiwi Islands would have annoyed him the most.
Would that be correct, Daniel?
Yeah, I'll take that. Yep.
Good. Very good answer. Do you know if Daniel has a pet? If so, what is its name?
They've got a pet. They've got a pet Joey. I don't know its name, but that lives at home at the Tiwi Islands, I'm pretty sure.
Would that be correct?
Yep. And then the Harbicks have got a golden retriever.
Oh, and the name? Don't say the wife.
I've got a horse called Mrs. Hardwick. Did you know that?
I do. It didn't run very well the other week, did it?
Horrifically.
Horrifically.
Lassie.
Let's go with that. Were all those? Did that seem about right to you?
Yeah, except for the name. The golden retriever's name's Max.
Max. All right. Well, we'll still give him a point because he was inventive. All right. How many brothers or sisters does Daniel have?
He has one elder sister, one younger brother, and one younger sister.
Would that be correct, Daniel?
Yep.
Wow. All right. Going off. What's the score down there, George? 7. Is it? Not too bad. All right. Here we go. Is he superstitious?
I've got a feeling that he might put one sock on before the other before a game.
Most of us do. Okay then.
Do I reckon you put your left sock on before you put your right sock on?
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Right. Daniel?
Is that true, mate? You need the microphone to answer.
No?
I can't remember. Like, I'll put...
That'll do. Can't remember as an answer as well. I like that.
It's been a long time, mate.
All right. Do you know which junior club he played for?
He played his junior football for St Mary's.
Correct.
Brilliant. How many goals has he kicked in his career to date?
I would have said... Well, I know he kicked 4 goals in a final. 47 games. I'm going to go maybe an average of 1.2 a game. So, 56?
38. All right. How many games has he
Not
played?
even a goal a game, mate. Wow.
No, mate.
How many... How many... 537.
Yeah, something like that, I don't know.
How many games... Oh, darn,
47?
just gave it away. No, 43. 43 games. Is that what you were going to... Are you asking the question now? I was about to say
Yeah,
how
wrong,
many
didn't I?
games has he played, so...
43.
Oh, wow. What a surprise, 43. How would you describe... Oh, no, we'll go with this one. If you had to describe his personality from these list of words, which would you say? Daniel, he's going to choose the word. You tell me whether he's right or wrong. Sensible, sensitive, impulsive, rational, tolerant, smart, kind or caring.
Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of those. I would have said sensitive.
What do you think, Dan?
I was really hoping you'd say family because I would have picked that one.
Go with sensitive?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, all right, lock it in. What did you finish
sensitive,
up with down there, George?
You run out of numbers down there, probably, I would have thought.
10. Wonderful.
10.
Good score, Jake. 10.
I thought it was about 30.
Yeah. Felt like it was going that long. That's 10, not bad. 10 out of 14, not bad. All right, here we go. We're going to flip it over. Daniel, these 10 questions are about Jack Rewalt. Well, actually, a little bit more
Questions,
than
yeah?
that. What's that?
They're different ones?
No, exactly the same questions. Exactly the same. What is his age? And old doesn't count.
Yeah. What is his age? I'm going to say 28.
I wish. What? 29.
9, all right. No score there. What is his birth date, month and year?
I hate twisting my brains. I get a headache trying to figure it out. Well, birthday, I'm going to say, start off with, the month.
Well, I'm 9 years older than you. So if you were born in
No, I'm going to
1997...
pass that one. Can I pass?
Of course you can pass. We don't mind passes. What is it, Jake?
I am born on Halloween in 1988, October 31st.
Well, there you go. All right. Do you know where he was born, Daniel? Sorry? Do you know where he was born?
I'm going to say Tassie.
Big place.
I'll accept that.
I'll accept it. Good. All right. Do you know his middle name?
I'll give you a hint. My father's name's Chris.
Chris.
Correct.
Not bad. Good stuff. I really like that. That was a really good hint. Do you know where he last holidayed, mate?
Oh, come on, mate. You should get this one. We just had 3 days off.
Oh, King Island.
King
Yes.
Island, correct.
Sensational. Do you know what sort of music he likes?
Yeah, wasn't it? You like Killers, yeah?
Yep.
Is that your favourite one, though?
Yeah, I reckon. And then the Warumpree Band.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Yeah.
Both of us are from islands. I thought that song was about Tassie for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not.
so
Yeah, good. Growing up, who did he barrack for?
My favourite player was Troy Cook.
Fremantle.
No. He played at Sydney before that. I was a Sydney
Same
supporter.
thing though.
Yeah. All right, Sydney, there you go. Okay, quick. Do you know if he collects anything or if he has a hobby?
Oh, he plays golf a lot.
Correct.
Good, excellent. Golf is it. Do you know what annoys him the most?
Probably everyone whistling in the meeting rooms.
Oh my God, that is the worst thing. That's correct. That is 100% correct. It does my head in.
Oh, beautiful.
That's so good.
Excellent, I like
Are
it.
you one of those blokes that whistles?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know if he has a pet, and if so, what is its name?
No, he has no pets.
No, I don't have a pet.
No pet, good, all right. How many brothers or sisters does he have?
I think he has one brother. No, you don't have. You have two, don't you? No, two siblings.
Two brothers, that's right.
Yeah, two brothers. Yeah.
Well done, beautiful. Is he superstitious?
Yeah, I think 100%. Like in everything he does.
I'll run out last, so yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Do you know which junior club he played for?
No chance of getting this.
No, I don't know.
Clarence.
Clarence, there we go.
No idea.
All right, here you go. Last couple of
Who else
ones.
is from Clarence, do you know?
Royce Hart?
Correct.
Yeah, cool. How many goals has...
Daniel got a point for that.
Yeah, I know. Well done. You should get these. How many goals has he kicked in his career to date?
Too many, I reckon.
Too many. Jack doesn't think so.
share
Well,
it.
I've given him a few, don't worry.
Yeah, all right.
Out of the 38 he's kicked, I reckon I would have given him 36 of them.
Do you agree with that, Daniel?
I reckon 5.
I'm not going to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
30.
Yes.
7.
Yes! Gold. Well done, mate. Well done. And your last one. This is your last question. How many games has he played to date?
He's played 225.
Yes. Yes! Well done. Congratulations. Hey, how'd the scores go down there, boys? Do we need to go to a tiebreaker, or is it...
Oh, Daniel won.
Daniel won! Daniel won!
Mate, I could have told you his bank details the way I was going. No, everything about him.
Sensational. He comes home with a score of 11. We are the champions.
How do you get 11 out of 10?
I don't know. Oh, no. That was 15 questions.
Oh, okay.
Little man, this is yours. Do you, I was saying before, have you ever been to Funfields theme park? You have? Well, you can go again now because you've got a pass there for all the rides all day. All right, so you can get out and enjoy that. And the little fella down here, could you pass him one of those packs? That'd be wonderful. You guys have been wonderful. Can we put your hands together for those two? Thanks, guys. What I'm going to do is, because normally I'd go into another segment, but here we go. How cool is that? And one more, and here we go.
On your Hawaii. Good night, mate.
On your champ. Oh, one more. One more, George. Up here. Yeah. Good on you, mate. That was wonderful. All I really wanted to do was just say we've got a couple of these shows coming up in the coming weeks. March the 14th is tonight. We've just done Jack Rewalt and Daniel Rioli. March the 21st, we're heading down to Geelong to go to the Gateway Hotel. We've got Tom Hawkins and Mitch Duncan on the show, along with special guest Gary Ablett Jr. March the 28th, we've got Dyson Heppel and Zach Merritt from Skyways Hotel in Airport West. On April the 4th, we've got Luke Dalhouse and Tom Liberatore from the Westside Hotel in Laverton. On April the 11th, we've got Josh Bruce and Jack Nunes from St Kilda Football Club at the Sandbelt Hotel in Moorabbin. I used to rock on down to the Sandbelt, mate.
Yeah, I drive past the Sandboat every now and then, actually.
Yeah, not a bad venue.
Next to the
they're
car.
all good venues. They're ALH. Yeah, it did. On Wednesday, the 18th of April, we've got a Melbourne night with Jack Viney and Christian Petrarca from the
Oh,
Burvale.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, not bad. You'll get along to that, I hope.
No, I would have thought.
Yeah, good. Wouldn't have thought. I love it. If you want to get along to any of these shows, though, if you've had a good time tonight, tell your friends, because they might not all barrack for Richmond. They could barrack for another team, and then they can come along.
No, you
and be
shouldn't
part
have
of it.
any other friends that don't go to
No,
Richmond.
no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You're right. I do get that. But if you do want to attend the shows, get onto the website. It's our own ticketing website, and we look after you, as you see. $5 for kids, $10 for adults. You can't get much better value than that. Plus, you get all this entertainment, photos with the boys. It's a fantastic night.
When's the next Richmond show?
That'll be coming up.
What do we think of Daniel's performance tonight? Would we like to say that?
You're freaking brilliant. I love you. I love having you on this show. I really do. As I said, the shows are live every Wednesday night. If you want to know more, get onto the website at www.that'sgoodforfooty. You can book your tickets there. Facebook page, get on. Rate us, review us. If you don't like us, don't tell anyone. No one likes a whinger. But if you did enjoy yourself, go on and tell everyone what you thought of it. Can you please now thank the gorgeous Sandy? Thanks, Sandy. Put your hands together for Sam, who looks after all our sound engineer. Well done, Sam.
On Sam.
And whilst you've got all that rapturous applause going, can you please put your hands together for the wonderful Daniel Rioli, the awesome Jack Rewalt. How'd you go, boys? You have a good time tonight?
I loved it. You know I like doing this show. It's good fun.
So do I.
I like doing it with someone new as well.
Yeah,
it's always
so do I.
good.
Oh, he's saying everything that is so cool, mate. And that's why they come back and do the show.
Who did the show? Who went to the show with Jack Graham? Was he?
No, we did that over at the Italian Sports Club in Werribee.
Oh,
And so it was
okay.
a
I
whole
wanted
new
to get
crowd.
some feedback on how he went. How did he
They
go?
loved him. They thought he was fantastic.
He's got a new tattoo.
Yes.
Has anyone seen that?
No.
Wow, you're in for a surprise there. Full arm. Not full arm, but sort of half arm to about there, is it?
Wow.
Yes, very Brandon Ellis-like, isn't it?
Really?
I think he's got the same tattoo, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Really?
it's the same, but different colour.
No, Brando... different colour. Brando went and got the same done as Josh Caddy, but you know that segment we did before when I asked you, do you know your own birth date? Brando went... Oh, yeah.
Didn't know his own
And it was
birthday.
his. It was his birthday. So, yeah, we love you, Brando.
Doesn't surprise me.
Brando, you know it was true, wasn't it? It happened. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. So what I wanted to say, thanks, boys. Thank you both. I really, honestly mean that we enjoyed having you come along. We'll give away those footballs in a second. But all I wanted to say is this has been the That's Good for Footy panel show, Footy Fanatics night. We hope you've all had a good time. Have you? Yeah. We hope to see you again shortly. My name's Damien. Thank you and good night.
Go
Cheers,
the
mate.
Tigers! Get the song on, Sam! Get the song on!